that time again, everybody.
Yay.
It's the ones we live for, and we hope you love.
They're the best.
I think so as well. It's picks time. That wasn't a very good intro to it. Yeah, Cody just gave me a look. It wasn't a very good intro.
It's pick time.
It's a picking time where
Pick your
Cody,
ass.
For NXT Takeover San Antonio.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be breaking down what we think of the NXT card and how we see it going.
Yes.
So, without further ado, Cody, will you read the first match?
Sure. Roderick Strong versus Andrade Cien Almas. Andrade.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think this will be Cien's match. He's been on a tear recently, and he called out Roderick Strong last. So
Okay.
I think this is a great opportunity to showcase Roderick, since he really hasn't gotten the full NXT treatment, really,
Yes.
and it's kind of been a bummer. But despite my love for the Messiah of the Backbreaker, I'm going to go with Cien. So.
Okay. I'm going to pick Roderick Strong.
I like the pick.
I really have no background.
Yeah, it's kind of a half and half, but
yeah,
I like.
I'm just going to go with Roderick because I
Cien,
like
we're
Roderick
gonna
more.
keep pushing, so I like it. Okay. Next match.
Eric Young versus Ty Dillinger. 10.
I'm going to throw up the 10 right now. It's our boy, Ty Dillinger.
Mm-hmm. Has to be.
I think so as well.
But if Eric Young does win, I think it's because Ty is going up to the main roster.
I think either way he's going up to the main roster, but I think
might.
I think Ty should at least be treated to a win before he goes in a major match because he's been jobbing so much lately. But getting people over, that's what he does.
But I'm still sticking with Ty.
I like it.
Yep. NXT Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way. Peyton Royce, Nikki Cross, Billie Kay, and Asuka.
Nobody ready for Asuka.
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
No, for real. She's on a totally different level. Even when I was telling you about it tonight, I was like,
none of these women are close.
Yeah,
none of these women are ready.
no. I feel like they could have done a better job with the 4-way. I like how Asuka was just like, fuck it. It's a 4-way.
Mm-hmm.
I want them all dead. I like that kind of aspect to it. And I think all three of them will team up on Asuka, and then it'll be a 3-way, and then Asuka comes in and wrecks and wins, I hope. But I feel like they have better female talent that they could have put in this match. I like the mystery card with Nikki. I think I'm not a big Billie Kay fan. I think you could have swapped out Billie Kay.
She's cute. That's
Peyton Royce
is
way hotter, though. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh, she gets that Australian fever running through me. But anyway, but I think you could throw Ember Moon or your Bay in it any
Liv
day.
Morgan?
Yeah, or Liv Morgan in it, and it would be better. But I think this should be entertaining to see the least. I mean, no, I don't think Nikki Cross is a singles match yet. If she did, I missed it. But
maybe she's
complete
just the fucking best.
Yeah, complete fucking wild card. So I still like Asuka though. I think
has to be Asuka.
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
No, nobody's ready, and WWE's not ready to have her on the main roster yet. There's not a spot to put her in.
Not really, and that's kind of weird.
Like she's gonna be a day after WrestleMania debut.
Agreed. She's got
maybe even SummerSlam.
She's got weird spotting potential there because she's so much better than all the women on NXT.
Yes,
like it's not even close.
She's better than most of the women on the main roster.
Exactly.
Too.
Like you can't really pair her up with a Charlotte or a Bayley or a Sasha right now.
No, she can't be.
You just can't have them jump out, and while they already have oncoming feuds, it just doesn't make a lot of sense right now.
And they'll fuck up and make her a sidekick somehow.
Yeah,
and it makes zero sense.
And she deserves to be the main focus.
Yeah, like she should. Like they should have a pay-per-view. Whatever's the one right after WrestleMania. Was it Payback?
Yeah, usually.
At Payback. I don't care if it's SmackDown or if it's Raw. I don't know who's having it.
I couldn't tell you.
But just say the champions defending against a mystery opponent, and then have Asuka come out.
I like
and
the
win
mystery
the
opponent
and
aspect.
win it.
Yep, I like that
first match
aspect.
And then have all the women try to get it from her, and all of them fail.
I like it a lot. I like her standing atop a pile of corpses because she's that good. I mean, she's just ridiculous. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. NXT Tag Team Championship match. The Authors of Pain versus Team DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
This is a weird one for me. This is the first one where I kind of feel
dirty
about.
Because you're going to pick the authors?
I'm not. That's the weird thing. I feel like they've been pushing authors, but I think DIY is going to get it done. Like, they're going to stand atop for a little longer, and then authors win it. Because you need that conquering, DIY conquering the big men kind of, like, push right now, I think. And it's clear that they're the best tag team in NXT.
Yeah.
Regardless of if you like them or the Revival. I think that's a 50-50 throw up. I don't think authors are on that level yet. But I don't know. I don't know where to go with this, but I'm going to say DIY.
DIY?
Yeah, I'm going to go DIY.
Oh.
How's about yourself?
Well, I want to go DIY because I want that to mean that they're coming up at some point soon. But same with Asuka. There's no spot ready for them.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick DIY because at Takeover Orlando, or wherever the hell it is, their biggest show of the year, the WrestleMania show, I want Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus the Revival again.
Oh, yeah, and that's...
for the titles. Again.
Yeah, they had an amazing blowout on
That's
NXT in their third. Like, it's just... They're the hot tag teams fighting right now. It's ridiculous. You think it'd be like Young Bucks Hardys, but they're not putting on the level matches that DIY and Revival are.
I have no problem with the Hardys or the Young Bucks.
No. Neither do I. I'm just saying
DIY and Revival are better wrestlers than they are.
Just not putting that level right now.
Because
it's ridiculous.
They're doing that in the PG WWE. They're putting on matches that are harder hitting than the Young Bucks.
Agreed.
And I mean, Matt and Jeff have never been hard hitting. Like they'll take risks. Well, Jeff will take risks, but I mean, their matches, like the Young Bucks and the Hardys, don't touch the Revival versus DIY.
It doesn't. It's in a class of its own right now as far as tag team competition goes. It's a blood feud. It's so good.
They're just four of the best tag team wrestlers
that
we've seen in a long time.
In a long time. Especially in this PG era. I can't think of another tag team versus tag team. Like
that we gave a shit about?
Yeah, well, it outshines both the main roster feuds right now.
Yeah.
If you want to call Revive or
I mean, we were pretty excited for Team Above Ground Pool, but
they're still not on the class.
That had nothing to do with their wrestling ability.
Yeah, they're still not on the wrestling ability of those four.
No,
it's just ridiculous. No. So I don't know. It's a crazy, crazy feud, and I hope it continues. I don't know how it's going to go. So, but yeah, I think so. I'm going to go. So who are you going with then?
DIY.
DIY. Okay, so that's we haven't strayed picks yet, have we?
The only one we've strayed is I picked Roderick. You picked Cien.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So that's our make or break match.
Okay.
Cool. Until this one, the NXT Championship match: Bobby Roode versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh. I think Bobby Roode wins.
Okay.
Okay. Purely for the Shinsuke Nakamura gold mine to go up to the main roster. They've been, from all of I'm understanding, they've been wildly impressed with him in NXT.
Which they should be.
Because he should have came up straight to the main roster. But I think it was just because his English wasn't there. But I was just talking to you.
The crowd would have been.
Yeah, I was just texting you. What was it last week during NXT? Yeah. And I was like, Jesus, Shinsuke's English has gone from 0 to 100. Like the guy couldn't say. Like we were making fun of him about the Samizan.
See you in Dallas.
See you in Dallas. And he worked really hard on that.
Yeah.
And now he's holding interviews with Tom Phillips. It's really good. Like it's really good. So I think Shinsuke loses.
So you think Shinsuke's coming up to the main roster?
Yeah, I think he drops it and he comes in Royal Rumble.
Who do you think? Okay, if you have Shinsuke, where does he go? Like what not like what brand? What storyline do you think he has going towards WrestleMania? Because that's the only reason I'm not picking him to come into the Rumble.
Towards WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I think he could jump into SmackDown.
Okay.
I don't think that's where they want him. I think they want him.
No, they want him on Raw.
But I think the better placement for him,
if
I was booking, would be SmackDown, and you have him and AJ Styles. They have very good chemistry. They have unfinished business from New Japan.
They do, but he's not going to be in the main event at WrestleMania with AJ.
And is AJ going to be in it?
That's
think what
so.
the Royal Rumble.
I think so.
I think if AJ drops the title though to John, then
it's AJ versus Shinsuke.
Yeah, because then
one
you're
of the best matches from last year.
Yeah, because you're gonna have you're gonna have Taker and Cena, and you know how they've had a hard on for wanting that as well.
I know they have, but
So,
I
don't
really
know.
want AJ Taker. But I'll settle.
Oh, I do too.
I'll settle for AJ Shinsuke because that's just so much worse. It'd be an
Just
amazing
awful.
match.
No, I think
It'll steal the show.
AJ Taker would be a blast to watch.
It would
be so much fun to watch. I think
there's only a couple of guys that are small enough but still amazing wrestlers that can make Undertaker look like Undertaker
I think
again.
Shinsuke could have a good feud with John even.
That'd be a good one.
Because
the thing that's gonna make me
he's
upset
been the
though,
face of New Japan Wrestling for the entire
Multiple years.
the entire time that other than Japanese John Cena, Hiroshi Tanahashi,
right?
But he was pretty much the face of New Japan,
right?
While John was concurrently the face of WWE.
The thing that's going to make me upset is if they bring him up and he faces Dean Ambrose and loses at WrestleMania, right off the bat.
That'd be shitty. Yeah.
Do you remember who lost at WrestleMania last year?
AJ
Styles.
But then he won the belt.
Yeah, but he had to work.
And he's had a good run for it too.
Yeah, but that's because they realized how good he was and he had to work for it.
I think that they see the gold, the honeypot that is Shinsuke Nakamura. There's no way he's not going to get over on the main roster. Whereas Ty is questionable. As much as it makes my heart hurt to say that, I think Ty is questionable on the main roster. I think he can get over a lot easier than a lot of the other ones.
As long as they don't make
Shinsuke will get over.
As long as once he gets to the main roster, they don't go, oh, well, you can't do this in his moves. As long as they say, do whatever you want.
He's been playing WWE style, though, in NXT, too.
Close.
Very close. Well, I mean, his finisher, they're going to keep.
Well, they're going
and that's just, it was Daniel Bryan's high knee, too. I mean, they let him hit some nasty ones.
It's sort of like that.
It's kind of
close.
Like it.
It's close.
It's a lot more mean.
It's a lot more mean. But I understand, as long as they don't fuck with him, he'll get over. If they fuck with him and it's just a Japanese guy walking out there with bad English and not throwing those devastating moves, he won't get over.
I don't see any way that Shinsuke's not going to get over on the main roster. If you haven't heard of Shinsuke Nakamura in the last year,
you're a casual fan, and that's what they care about.
That's what they care about, but that's not the people who get people over either.
I know it's not the people that we know get the people over, but it's the people that WWE thinks gets the people
that they
over.
want to get over. The only exception to the rule right now is Roman Reigns, though. That's the only
no
exception
one likes
to the
him?
rule. Yeah, because nobody.
It's cool
Because
him.
they're still editing fan reactions to it.
Yeah,
which is fucked. But
because he can't draw, like he just can't. Like,
no,
they need to. The
experiment should be over. Yeah, fucking turn him heel. It's so easy.
It is because he's a dick.
It's too easy to make him a dick. Just like Nia, turn fucking that big beautiful bitch face.
Yeah.
God, that's all I want. She's the nicest lady. And they're forcing her to be a heel.
Yeah,
and she's not good at it. And she's not good at it.
She's not good at being a heel because she's a fucking sweetheart.
She's mean, like in the ring.
She can act like she's mean.
Yeah, like in the ring, but then they give her a mic, and you're just like, God, she's the nicest lady in the world.
I don't know. My pick, just because I cannot pick against him on pay-per-view, is still Shinsuke Nakamura.
I like that logic. I do. It's a sound logic. Like,
it wouldn't surprise me if, for the first time ever, the NXT champion is in the Royal Rumble.
That would be so good, too. That'd be a great angle, too.
Yeah.
You know, he shows up with the belt, and then people are going to be like, wait, this guy's the champion of NXT, with the filthy casuals that they are.
I mean, Seth Rollins showed up on the main roster, but he didn't carry the belt.
No.
He came back and lost
Kevin Owens showed up, but it wasn't in the Rumble. Yeah.
Kevin Owens was the only one that showed up with the belt, said, my belt's better than yours.
Yeah,
and,
I think if we hear, which I think this is kind of still a long shot, but if we hear like the dong, 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 like if you hear the violins go for the Rumble, people are going to lose their minds, I think.
Oh, yeah, the Rumble is...
Same level of AJ Styles last year, not like
we didn't know the song, otherwise we would have.
Yeah,
and if they would have showed it on the screen...
Yeah, they only popped when he came out, and they're like, Jesus, oh my God, it's AJ Styles.
Well, it popped up on the screen, but we couldn't see it, because it said, I am phenomenal. And
and then he walked out. Yeah, and then
crazy.
Michael Cole's like, wait, is this
It can't be.
Yeah, it can't be. And then JBL, it's AJ Styles!
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Michael Cole.
Yep.
He did do a good job at UK Championship.
He did. I was impressed.
He's a good commentator when they don't.
He still flubbed up some moves, but it's fine.
That happens when it's moves you've never seen. I mean, WWE doesn't
Solid
do
point.
those moves.
Solid point.
But he does take a lot of shit for being the puppet. Like, he's told what he has to say.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a script.
Yep.
And he doesn't fucking like it because he was brought up by JR and the King, and
you think
Bobby Heenan was still there a little bit.
Calling with those guys, you think that he would be better, but he's just not.
He is when he's not given a script.
Yeah, and they just make him shitty. But at the same time, I still hate his guts for
he's
it.
not a good commentator.
Yeah.
Morrow's got a script, and he looks fucking. He sounds like a
Tom
amazing,
Phillips has a script, and he fucking sounds amazing.
Well, Tom Phillips kind of has a script. He doesn't get the play-by-play
Agreed.
script.
Well, in NXT, he sounds amazing.
There's no script in NXT.
You like to think there's a little bit.
I think there's like 2 or 3 talking points, like when JR was working.
I like it.
I don't think there's a script. I think that's why Corey Graves
Also,
became
hashtag
amazing.
fire David Otunga and just have the 3.
Yeah.
Just JBL, Tom Phillips. Have Tom Phillips be the face color commentator.
Yeah.
Of David Otunga, because David's bad at it.
That's because no one likes David.
Yeah, he is so
and
bad at it.
And he's like, he talks shit to wrestlers, even though he's supposed to be the good guy.
Yeah. Well, and he's acting like he was a good wrestler.
Yeah, he was terrible.
He was good at all.
Can you name one of his matches?
Not one.
Me either. I can name one of his run-ins.
God, we're the filthiest casuals you've ever met.
No,
on the
we're
internet.
not, because no one knows David Otunga's wrestling matches. Give me if someone wants to tweet me a video of the highest rated, I don't care if it's Meltzer, I don't care who did it. Someone tweet me a link to a match where David Otunga did not look like a piece of shit. And tell me why he deserves to sit at that commentary desk. Because he can't talk. Because usually if they can't talk, they're living off the glory of being amazing wrestlers.
He's a Harvard-graduated lawyer,
I don't give a fuck. Then go be a lawyer.
I think he's bad at that, too. That's why he has to come back to WWE.
This is why he's sitting there. He has a famous wife.
Who's his wife?
Oh, God.
That's the filthiest casual mark ever, I guess.
Oh, Carrie Hilson? The
Oh,
singer?
really?
Oh, God damn it. No, Kate Hudson. No.
It's not Kate Hudson.
David.
We're looking this up
Otunga's
live.
Wife is Jennifer Hudson.
No shit.
Yeah. They've been married since 2008.
Feel like she could do better. I don't know David other than through wrestling.
I remember when she was a big girl.
That's all right. Nothing wrong, big girls.
Oh, I never said there was. He was also on fucking, what was it? Not Taste of Love. It was the one with
Flavor of Love?
Well, yes, but it was the big black girl that got her own show. The bitchy Brooklyn, not Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was Brooklyn, wasn't it?
Wasn't her name Brooklyn?
I thought it was Brooklyn, or what? Like the one that got spit in the face of.
Yes.
Yeah, by the blonde chick. Yeah,
the big black girl. He was
she
on
wasn't
that show.
Big, but she was just thug as fuck.
Tell me she wasn't.
I don't think she was.
You tell her.
It was called. No, it was called I Love New York.
I Love New York. That's
Yeah.
her name. Yeah, he was on that show.
Man, the good old days when VH1 had nothing but dating shows with celebrities.
Yeah.
Because Rock of Love was on after that with all the trash.
Yeah, all the people that fucking Bret Michaels gave HPV to.
Oh! Cowboy Bob Orton gave that.
Can't give him diabetes.
Cowboy Bob Orton gave that to Undertaker.
That's hepatitis.
Oh, it was. Sorry, my bad.
All right.
Look at me spreading rumors.
We got a little off topic there.
Yeah, we did. So I have Bobby and you have Shinsuke then.
I have Shinsuke. I have to go with Shinsuke. He's King Strong style.
Okay. I like it.
But Bobby's glorious. So I don't know.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be the 2 best entrances.
Bar none.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm a sucker for 10 still, but
yeah, but they haven't gave him anything cool yet.
No, but that's fine. He doesn't need anything cool. He gets a random number.
How do you think this is going to compare to the last takeover? Arguably, one
Canada,
of the, Toronto, arguably the best, one of the best.
I don't think
takeovers.
I don't think it's as good.
Looking at that card, we didn't think it was going to be as good as it was, though.
Oh, same. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be the card of the year from WWE.
And also, by the way, where the hell is my TM61? Nothing? They're not on the card
Not on
at
the card.
all.
Not on this one.
At all.
They
All
were
right.
nominated among the 4 best tag teams, though, for Tag Team of the Year. So that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes them feel not irrelevant, which is rad, because they're great wrestlers.
And there's no revival on this either.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a 5-match card.
All right, here we go. This is what we're doing.
They've got a lot of talent. I get it.
WWE, if you're listening, the pre-show match.
They don't do pre-shows, but yeah, I know. Okay, go
They
ahead.
do one. There's one match. There was last time. There
Was there?
Yes, there was.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
There might have been. Either way, this is a big enough event to have a pre-show. Everyone's going to watch TakeOver. You have Revival versus TM61.
I fucking love that idea.
Because guess what? That means everyone's watching it 30 minutes earlier instead
I would.
of waiting.
Yeah, and I'll sit there through the commentary, too, beforehand.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, just to wait to see TM61 Revival.
Put
that'd be a
that
banger,
match
too.
on there. If that match happens,
Because we kind of half-assed saw that in Omaha, and it was good.
We did.
'Cause
It was a 6-man.
with Joe and Shinsuke.
Yeah,
too.
Revival had Samoa Joe, and TM61 had Shinsuke, and it was really fucking good.
Yep. There's also no Joe on the card, arguably because he's getting called up.
He's coming up.
I think so as well. It makes a lot of sense, but
You know, I don't even want Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Like, it hasn't been announced. Like, they haven't said that's what's happening.
no.
I want Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar.
Do we though?
I do.
We don't want to see Samoa Joe and a good wrestler.
Okay, who do you want to put him with? Because if Finn's back, I want Finn.
AJ Styles.
I want
Finn.
We can't give
Yeah.
AJ Styles 4 matches.
We can give him the whole WrestleMania card.
Okay, so if Shinsuke comes up and Samoa Joe come up, we've already decided. Shinsuke's with AJ Styles.
AJ
Who's
Mania.
Samoa Joe with?
I'm just saying he can blend well with AJ. AJ Styles could have any match.
I
on the
wouldn't
card.
mind. I wouldn't mind Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn, but I would like
That'd be great,
I would
too.
like a title to be on the line.
Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe.
Okay, you can't say I want a good wrestler
I'm just saying it's better than
and then throw Braun Strowman in there.
You can't say Lesnar though either.
If you have Samoa Joe beat Brock Lesnar clean at WrestleMania.
That's
I-
rad. That's
I-
rad. I'll admit.
Like, I
but
understand Goldberg beat him, but he's Goldberg. Like, that was
Shane McMahon versus Samoa Joe. Here we
Hell in
go.
a Cell.
Yeah, Hell in a
Elimination
Cell.
Chamber. Only 2 people.
Yeah, only 2 pods.
Speaking of Elimination Chamber,
I
we
know, I'm
actually
excited.
got it.
Yeah. So
And the title's
here's
gonna
our
be
news
online.
corner time. But yeah. So yeah, Elimination Chamber got announced.
It did.
just recently.
And it's
SmackDown. show.
SmackDown. So it's going to be
good.
fucking lit.
It's gonna be real good.
Litty as fuck.
But yeah. So
And the title's on the line.
since we're talking about NXT too, this will be a bonus round.
Boner.
You get a point, a fucking solid point.
Okay.
How many people do you think are going to be from NXT in the Rumble, and who do you think they are?
Ooh. So there's just 1 point if you get all of them right? A point for each.
No, a point for each. I'll give
Okay.
a point for each.
I am going to go with, let's see, there's 30.
I think 21 or 22 of the spots are taken now with Mojo tonight.
Okay, so 22 are taken.
Yeah.
That means at least 2 of them are probably going to be the throw-off legends. So that leaves 6.
Could, potentially.
I think one of them's Tyler Bates from
Yeah,
UK. He
I
does
think
not
Tyler-
count.
I
So
think
that
Tyler
takes
Bates
it to
should also-
7.
I think Tyler Bates is also going to be in it.
That takes it to 7. Have they announced any of the cruiserweights in it?
No.
Okay. So I'll put in Jack Gallagher and Neville. So there takes it down to 5. I'm going to go with there's 4 NXT.
Okay,
And that's
4?
a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
Honestly, there's probably going to be 2, if not just 1.
I
But
think
I'm
there's
go
only
with
going to be
4.
2. But
I'm going with 4 just because I don't know who to leave off this list.
okay, go ahead.
Shinsuke Nakamura,
Okay,
Samoa Joe,
like it.
the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger,
Love it.
and Bobby Roode.
And Bobby Roode. Ooh, that's a good one. I like it. Okay. I'm going to go with 3.
Okay. You're just leaving off Bobby Roode.
Leaving off Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
The 3 I said earlier, Ty Dillinger, Shinsuke Nakamura,
Yeah.
and
Don't get me wrong.
Samoa
That's
Joe.
what I
I
was
think-
going to do.
Yeah.
But I knew that's what you were
I think
gonna
we
do.
could see a really healthy 2 where it's just Samoa Joe and Ty Dillinger, and that's perfectly fine. with
or
me,
Shinsuke and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that was good. Is there any dark horse people that could join the Rumble?
Well, that'll be talked about on our next podcast.
No, but I mean dark horse NXT guys.
Oh, dark horse NXT guys.
Like,
Ooh.
wait, what?
Like Andrade Cien Almas?
Yeah, or
Okay.
Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Or just Johnny Gargano.
If I had to pick a dark horse that showed up, I think it's Eric Rowan.
Okay.
I think they really want to get Sanity over in 2017.
You mean Eric Young?
Eric Young, yeah. Eric
Yeah, I
Rowan.
was like, Eric-
sorry, we were talking about Eric Rowan tonight, and now I've got him on my brain with the majestic cat beard that he has. Dude. Snarf, snarf.
Eric, I can understand Eric Young.
Yeah, I think Eric Young. Sorry, you gave me that look, and I was like, what the fuck? But, no. So Eric Young, I think they really want to get Sanity over in 2017, and I think this is a perfect showcase to make Eric Young look like a psychopath.
Okay.
So, there you go. Despite having a match the night before.
Right. My dark horse is Austin Aries.
Oh, dude, that'd be
To
legit.
join the Cruiserweight
And we haven't
division.
seen his fucking eye either because he has glasses on during 205 Live.
I think his eye's fine. I think
it is too. That'd be rad. Oh, that'd be
Austin Aries throws out Adrian
you know what?
Neville.
I'm going to change mine from Eric Young to Hideo Itami.
Ooh.
If we're coming back from injury, I think Hideo's
Yeah.
ready to go. He had a tweet last week that said, "I am ready."
I
I
hope
hope
that
he
means
is.
he's coming. I just hope the crowd is hardcore enough and not mostly casuals to where the second his music hits, they lose their shit.
Who's that?
The crowd.
For who? Hideo?
Hideo.
I don't think he'd get over on a Royal Rumble, but I think it'd be cool.
I mean, if it's hardcore fans,
I think if they were going to go with
Rowdy fucking Texas.
yeah, I think if they were going to go with somebody like that, though, they would go with like Tajiri from 205
Tajiri
Live.
could come.
But I don't know.
But yeah. So that was our picks.
Yeah, and this was we stuck true to our word. This was a 28-ish minute episode.
Yeah, and we rambled for probably 15 of it.
Yeah, mostly on that last fight, and then we went off course and
That's all right.
did our thing.
We
But
talked other shit.
yeah, of course we did.
But yeah.
That was fun. So as always, since this is a Big 4 pay-per-view,
It is a big 4.
we have a Rumble prediction coming up next.
Yes.
Where we pick our winners, who we see surprising, legends coming back,
We're
stuff
going to
like
pick
that.
the card, too.
Yeah, we're going to pick the card, not just the Rumble. But
Because we could probably do a whole 30 minutes on
Yeah,
just
so-
the Rumble, but
yeah, so keep an eye out for 2017 Rumble predictions right after this one drops. So
yeah.
as always, I've been Kyle.
I'm Cody.
You can find us at Twitter at WA Cody Long and at WA Kyle _316.
Yep.
We're going lit every day.
Yeah. Dawn Breaker, play us out. Too fucking sweet.